Hi guys, I hope that you are doing well. Welcome in. I have not been on the platform for at least over a week. If you are wondering what happened to me and you're not keeping track of the community section on the channel, I had been stranded out in my cold vehicle that's broken down and will not start for the last 7 days. Yesterday, a couple of people came through to give me some shelter. And so yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I'm checked back into the hotel where my vehicle's broken down, where I lived for 7 days in the freaking cold, man. Like, if you've never done that before, no heater, nothing. I hope you never have to experience that. I'm dealing with something really, really heavy, folks. And anyway, if you are able to help with shelter beyond tomorrow, it is a blizzard here in Kansas City. I was just praising God. I got into the room yesterday. I was in tears. And I literally just laid down, like my calves of my feet were so swollen because of the fluid. My car seat don't go back, so I've had to set up in my seat for the last 7 days. And so my calves of my feet were just about as swollen, almost the same size as my thighs. And it's been horrific, folks, in what I'm dealing with. So if you could pray for me, if you're able to help. I have called every single day for shelter. And I even called today to let them know, hey, in a couple of days, I'm going to, unless something comes through, I don't have nothing. And they're completely full. They're just completely full here. There's no shelters in this area where I'm stranded at either. You either have to go downtown or I don't know. I need prayer. I have nobody at all, no one at all to call out to. I've tried to contact family members. I don't know if they're dead. I don't know if they're still alive. I really don't know, folks. And anyway, if you are able to be a blessing to a person who's really dealing with a really horrific ordeal, then I would appreciate your help. And I know you can pray if nothing else. And my information is down below. Thank you very much. Let's get started. I haven't read for a week. Like I said, last night when I got into this room, thank you. If you're listening, the two people that helped me the last couple of days to pay for yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I pray that any person's ever come along, would God just bless you over the top, but you have no idea what you did for me. I literally collapsed on the bed. I did not move yesterday. This is the first time really I had to go down earlier to walk down just to get something to drink. I have no food here, so I had like $12 left over. And I walked down to get a couple of taquitos and a coffee in the blizzard. And I was like, oh my God, I was praising God the whole way down there. Thank you, Most High, that I'm not having to walk down like normal this week to go to the bathroom and then walk back to get back into my car that's broken down and freezing. Yesterday, and this is embarrassing, I've never not had a home. I've never not had a job, folks. And for the last year and a half, I've been oppressed, as a lot of y'all know. It's just absolutely disgusting that this crap is even in the earth realm. But yesterday, I was literally bawling because so when I finally got out of my car yesterday morning, frozen, I had to go to the bathroom so freaking bad, and I just didn't even want to move because I almost couldn't, but I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and y'all know what that feels like to have to go to the bathroom. And then to know you have to walk in the freezing cold, and it's a ways down. I got almost to their entrance there at the gas station, and I was like, oh my God, I started peeing my pants. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because, changing your clothes every day and going into just a regular bathroom with that. I didn't shower for 7 freaking days. Yesterday was a miracle that a couple people came through so that I could get a shower. It's as embarrassing that is. All this stuff that is talked about on my platform is against the person who's done this nasty thing to me, folks. It's not all right. It's just not all right. But anyway, I was praising God that I was able to collapse in a bed. And I walked down earlier to get that coffee. And I'm so sore because when you have to set up like that in the freezing car, it makes you sore. I slept so hard last night, but it took me hours and hours before I could even fall asleep last night as well, just because of the trauma that I've been dealing with. But anyway, that's a little update. So Most High, I just invite your presence here just to come on in and just begin to speak. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. We have freedom of speech and we have rights, and I just thank you for those rights. So we have a message that's coming. It could be a positive message here. I wanted the overall energy to be out of this deck first. What kind of overall energy do you want to bring out here that's going on for the collective right here, right now, please? We have a mature male coming out. This could be you, could be your father, a grandparent, an uncle, a boss, somebody mature is out here. We have unexpected income. I hope so. I really hope so. That's needed in a really big way. We have choices being made here with the Lovers coming out. And the privileged lady is here. Okay, it's like the Empress type of energy out here. And we are privileged to know God Almighty. All right, so we have a coffin here. Yeah, my regards to President Carter. What a good man he was for the United States of America. I did catch that. I did watch news quite often since last night. I don't catch news very often, but I did see that. Anyway, there's a message here coming. We have the King of Swords coming out here, as well as the Star. So something being exposed, something known, something sharp is out here when the King of Swords comes out here. Somebody knows something out here around something going on. Show me more information, please. Something's guided when we get the Star. Okay, there's the idiot. This is an idiot card to me, folks. I can't stand that nonsense. This is quick moving energy. And then we've got the little Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there are messages here quickly moving on some type of a decision. And if there is something out here, something did go down real quick around a death matter, then there's a death matter out here attached to something going on. Show me these messages. This is a little player card, and that's fishy stuff if it's not an upright apology to something. Let's see. Show me the messages, please. Why are these messages here? So the home is here. Maybe around some type of celebration. Maybe just getting together. I know your home's here with the Four of Wands. Could be dealing with your ex as well. Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's a manipulator in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse is saying, I want to heal this, but that's a manipulator. There's a player out here. There's something stupid and fishy out here going on. And has to do with something intimate or healing something. She'd be a great big nurse type energy if she's in the upper, but she's not. She's a low down scoundrel in the reverse. If somebody knows something about this piece of Fool out here in the reverse that's playing something, then those messages are here around somebody's marriage or something like that. And this could be your mother and your father. Energy out here with that mature man and the privileged lady being out here, could look at it that way. Having to have some type of strength. Why is this Queen of Cups in the reverse? Can't stand her in the reverse. Why is she out here in the reverse? Queen of Pentacles and the Tower is kind of coming out in the reverse. This is somebody trying to restore something out here, but it's manipulative. Something stupid's going on with it. Trying to rebuild something. If somebody's trying to pay somebody off for some manipulative thing to get some type of celebratory thing going on with the matter, something's over with the coffin if you're not dealing with the death. This is a great big Tower out here. Five of Pentacles is out here in the reverse. Show me what's known, please. What is known out here? Nine of Swords in the reverse is a deep regret on something that's known about. There's an out of control something going on here with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So it's known about, this is about exposure. Somebody has exposed something and somebody has exposed something. If it was around your celebration or just a get together or something with your house here and somebody was manipulative saying, hey, I want to rebuild something, they lied. Or they are lying, or it's known about the stupidness out here. Why is the King of Swords here? What's this real sharp energy? If he's not in the upright, he's a piece of nutcase. There's secrets around him. Not talking something about something being over here. Why is the High Priestess here? The person's got secrets. If somebody has secrets, somebody knows something. Because the star is knowledge of the secrets. This is also knowledge. There could have been somebody turned a blind eye to something. This is the eyeball when it comes out. Show me more information here. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here, please? So somebody has made some type of a decision here with the Lovers in the reverse. It is over the top of this here. Okay, so if somebody is trying to come back and play something and say, I'm sorry, there's manipulation around some nonsense with it, folks. I don't know who you're dealing with, but it's got a freaking consequence here with the wheel. And the Lovers in the reverse is a choice. There's a choice that's known that obviously these secrets have a deep regret. There's insecurity. 9 of Wands does show us that this is somebody who's wounded, or they know there's a wounding here, or somebody's got mental freaking problems that sit here and play somebody like that crap because there's a deep regret on something out here. Feeling left out in the cold, or there is lack out here. And so you do have the unexpected income, or somebody paid somebody off for this nonsense. God will get you. God will get you for that nonsense, folks. That's this demonic nonsense. Throwing people out, but that's prophecy. And somebody got mental problems. They did it on purpose out here. It's dumb. So if this your ex, and those of you got exes, the 9th house goes back to your husband. And so there's secrets around somebody's ex-husband has consequences. So they still have these secrets, whether you know about them intuitively or not. There's deep regret on some nonsense that's taking place with that individual, or whoever the King of Swords represents for you, or an authority, or your father, or whatever this is. This family stuff, I guess so, but there's consequences to some nonsense that's out here. I also see a word that goes to crying, and there is a word out here that goes to a miracle as well, and God's a miracle working God. What's in the hidden space? Let's see. Show me what's in the hidden space. Look, folks, if you got to play somebody, you got mental problems. You got mental problems. Unacceptable in the earth realm, man. What's in the hidden is the stork in the reverse. This is about communication. It also can, spiritually speaking, take us back to 2 women involved. There's 2 women here, Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Whoever the Queen of Cups is, she's in the reverse. She says she wants to heal something with this backstabbing betrayal with the 9 or the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is, I want to heal this. But she's manipulative. This tower tells us, I want to rebuild this. It's manipulative. Okay? There's money around some stuff. They want to do it because of why? Because of a choice, because of these deep regrets on these secrets, because they don't want something known, or because something already shocking is out about something fishy. And so they want to do something because there's even greater consequences with the will being here. That's what's showing. But there's a wickedness, man, when the stork comes out. There could be pregnancies around something. If somebody's married, 2 women had some type of pregnancy nonsense going on, that it could be that. Otherwise, there's secret communication. There's timing, or time's up on something. It's spiritually speaking with the stork. That's in the hidden space. The stork nonsense is out here. What else is in the hidden space? The bear. So let's go back to your parents. If the privileged lady is like the empress and the mature man is your parents, and your parents are out here attached to some type of a income situation. It's your family and choices that have been made around some nonsense out here. Something's very backstabbing with it. And this is jealousy, overbearing stupidness. Also, a business could be attached to something out here in the hidden space. If you're dealing with Russia connections of any kind, it can take you back to Russia energy as well. Show me what else is hidden. The freaking snake is hidden. Okay, it's time to punch the freak out. In the hidden space, this is, I mean, a snake is a snake, but this is poisonous out here. That's why somebody's nasty out here in the reverse. Folks, that needs their head knocked off. There are two people here. We have authority to put our heel in the heads of the serpent, folks. This is a seducing card. Somebody's a seducer. It's right there. That's also a seducing card out here. Okay, either your kids are involved in some seducing energy or something with your parents. Or one of your parents got somebody around them or has done some type of stupid thing out here. But there are two people here. This is, let's have a meeting. Let's go do something here. But these two women, somebody's not in the upright with it. I don't know who you are, but there's death out here attached to something going on with that nonsense. It's in the hidden space. What's some words you want to bring out here, Most High? Just pick through my hands. It says that it's the upright that's going to dwell in the land and the perfect's going to remain in it. Are you perfect? No. He means those people who go the way of God, the commandments, his laws, testimonies, and his judgments. Okay? Don't care what somebody's trying to do in some type of nonsense. God gets the last say of some stuff. It's the upright people that's going to dwell in the land. This snake, this overbearing, jealous piece of nutcase, these two ditches, or whoever's doing some crap out here around your home, time's up on some nonsense out here, and there's choices being made. You better be careful who this ditch is in the negative of that Queen of Cups in the reverse, because they'll bite. And Most I said they're not going to dwell in the land anywhere. He's going to get rid of them. He said the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the wicked transgressors shall be rooted out of it. And so that this person, I don't care what they're trying to do, God's got the last word of something going on out here. Somebody with long hair is connection to something, whether you're upright or not. It says the Most High says he can supply a need, so we just need to trust. I thank you, Most High. It's great for a lot of people. It's great. There's the eyewitness right here. It's right here. The tower is the eyeball. It's the letter Ayin. A lot of times you'll see that eyeball over the tower. Somebody wants to keep something secret out here. Or whoever the King of Swords energy is, secrets came out on him with that knowledge of a deep regret on something wicked that's been hidden out here with those secrets. It says there is a way that seems right unto a man, but the end is death. It's right here. The coffin's right here. Something seems right to somebody. It should be some type of manipulative something out here. There's an eyewitness to things. They wanted to keep secret. There's wickedness out here. It's going to kill you. If this Queen of Pentacles is trying to give money on some type of nasty thing, or she did in a manipulative way to show something, because there's money over the top something, there's death out here. Some type of, hey, baby, fishy stuff that leads to this death out here. If you're not upright, you get cut out of the earth realm. You got consequences out here on some stuff. It says, and unto man, God said, behold, the fear of God, Jehovah, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil, that is understanding. Do you have understanding? There's the tower there at the bottom of the deck as well. Well, it definitely is here. It definitely is here. Show me some more information out here. Pros and cons. So it better be weighed by wisdom, because something's wrong out here with whoever's playing the role of this serpent. There's two women involved in something out here. It says whatever you would want men to do to you, then that's what you need to do to them. That's what fulfills the law and the prophets. It's the golden rule, right? So if you want somebody to be gross and to do something nasty for a death, then you're saying, fine, I think I want somebody to do something gross. I think I want to die too, because this was God's saying out here. Whatever you would want somebody to do for you, that's what you and I should do for them. Okay. And somebody's out here wanting to keep something secret, and truth sets you free. There's something guided regardless of what's going on. Even if somebody's bitter on some nonsense out here, you either come to the truth or you can't. You're a beast. I don't really know what to say to you, but somebody knows some information out here. There's a big fat tower on something going on. It says, so this is telling you to have a merry heart. It does good like a medicine, but a broken spirit, it dries the bones. Okay. It's just time to heal, folks. So we have so this is going back to like a cleaner or some type of a housekeeper energy could be out here as well. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, it says, who is wise and he shall understand, prudent and he shall know them. For the ways of Jehovah, they're right. Righteous, they're upright, there's equity with it, it's convenient for you and I, it's fruitful, it's fitted, it's equal, it's fair, it's well. Okay, the ways of God, Jehovah, is right, and the just, they shall walk in them, but transgressors shall fall therein. So whoever's trying to do something stupid out here, folks, in a really demonic way, because they got secrets and there's great regret on some nonsense out here, whatever their role is, if they sit in some type of a position and they can't, because somebody sat somewhere and has done some stuff to me, but God's got my back. I don't care. I mean, obviously, you and I who have been treated wrongly and people pay people up because they got some type of stupidity on them, we know their end is here. Whatever somebody thinks that they're trying to do in a nasty way to any person in the earth realm, God's already said they're going to be cut out. You'll go to hell. That's what you want. Then somebody's going to turn around and do the same things to you all. You throw some people out in the cold and do this nonsense, then you mark the words of Jehovah Elohim, the creator of your soul. You will feel this. You will feel the same stuff. Whatever the crap your secrets are, the stupidness, when there's hope out here. But if you're a beast, I guess you're a beast. If you are going to do what's right, then God be with you. God's saying he's going to supply needs out here for people. So praise God for that. All right, I'm going to take 3 last cards and call it a reading. That's dumb that we even find this nonsense in the earth realm. It's real dumb, folks. It's real dumb. What's the last 3 messages, please? So the butterfly. This is about a change that's going on. It's right here. Okay? It's right here. It came out with some type of a out of control idiot with the Knight of Swords in the reverse underneath this King of Swords that has these secrets and this great regret on some nonsense is going on with the seductive nut stuff. Okay? And there's change going to happen with it. It's already taken place as well by somebody's. It seems right to do this thing, but it ain't right to do it. It's going to lead to this death, this coffin. So we have a messenger. There is messages coming. So for those of you who are going to expose something, it's going to change some things for upright purposes. God says that something's going to come out of something where the wicked are going to be removed out of a matter out here. If you got information, you're being told to get up and say what you know, to get some crazy out. Okay, there's messages or you have a message. It's going to change something for positive or negative persons, for whoever wants to be on what side of something. You either have respect for God or you don't. A beneficial friend is out here attached to something going on. Thank you for being that way in the earth. There is something around some type of joyful energy that has been here. A 4 of Wands is out here, and a foe is out here. This is somebody who either is fixing to lose their credibility, if this is seducing stupidness with the snake, or somebody has information about that deep regret and somebody has lost their credibility, or somebody's trying to seduce because they don't want their credibility to be lost. Well, God is saying, there's an eyewitness. Whatever you think you're trying to do because you don't want that thing known and you think, well, this seems to be the right way, it's going to lead to the death out here. The coffin's coming with it. And it's just not going to pay off for you. So if that's what you feel like you got to do, it's going to change everything on that. So there is communication out here around some stuff. So there is like a physical letter also to something that's taking place, and so be it. But there's communication out here really, really big. So whatever side of these communications that you're on, it is showing a change. And it's a big fat warning for somebody who's trying to manipulate, to rebuild in a manipulation. Your death is up on you. Got to tell you so. It's not going to pay off for you. And if that's the way you got to go out, then see you later. That's the way you got to go out. It's dumb. There's a tower coming. for upright and negative purposes is what's out here. Okay. Message says you can't have what's not yours. It's not, so somebody is trying to get something out here. There's a bunch of money out here as well. Okay. And it's probably around like, inheritances, life insurance policies, and things like that. And God's not going to give it to a stupid. Sorry, it's not yours. You'll die for it, folks. You can die for this nonsense out here. It belongs to the person that it goes to, not the freaks. All right, y'all pray for me. I pray for you. Until next time, shalom.